In this video we are going to talk about top 10 natural phenomenons. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. This past week, the Aurora Borealis, one of the natural wonders that inspires the most awe around the world, made an extremely rare appearance in parts of the northern United States. The Northern Lights are just one example of the many enchanted places that can be found on our planet, all of which must be seen to be believed. There are many different kinds of naturally occurring oddities that are worth mentioning, and they can be found in every region of the world. The following is a list of the top 10 natural occurrences that are worth investigating. Number 10. Arches National Park, Utah. The large sandstone arches that can be found throughout this park in eastern Utah are an iconic representation of the western United States. There are over 2,000 arches of varying sizes spread out across the park. These arches are the only remnants left standing that are a reminder of the complex geological changes that took place in the area over the course of millions of years. The park is an excellent place to go hiking, and it also provides an opportunity to learn about the region's significant Native American heritage. If you can, visit the park just before dusk, when the red light of the setting sun combines with the red light of the sandstones to create a fiery red glow that makes the entire park appear to be on fire. Number 9. Grotta Azza. Capri, Italy is home to a sea cave that goes by the name Grotta Azza, also known as the Blue Grotto. But what sets apart this sea cave from the others is the fact that light enters the cave through an underwater opening below the entrance. As a result, the entire sea cave is illuminated by a brilliant blue light that permeates the entire space. When something is completely submerged in water, it will take on the appearance of glowing and will change color to a brilliant silver. This will further enhance the spectacle. In order to access the grotto, you will need to lay down in the rowboat. However, it is rumored that the experience more than makes up for the inconvenience. After paying a visit to Grotta Azza, it is easy to see why the Roman Emperor Tiberius considered this location to be one of his favorites and why it was thought that mythical beings called this place home. Number 8. Seven Sisters Waterfall. One of the most powerful fjords in Norway is the Geirangerfjord, which can be found in close proximity to the villages of Geiranger and Hellesylt in Norway. It is also the location of the breathtaking Seven Sisters Waterfall. The waterfall is made up of 7 different streams, which are collectively known as the eponymous sisters. These streams cascade peacefully from heights of up to 800 feet. The heaviest precipitation typically occurs between the months of May and July, when the weather begins to warm up and the snow from the winter begins to quickly melt. According to the local folklore, this phenomenon is said to occur at the time when the 7 sisters travel across the fjord to meet the suitor, a single waterfall that is located directly across from them on the other side of the body of water, in the hopes of getting married. After taking in the beauty of these waterfalls, you will have a better understanding of why Norway is not only known for its fierce Vikings, but also for its elegance and its romance. Number 7. Pamukkale. Pamukkale, located in the Denizli province of southwestern Turkey, is known for its naturally occurring hot mineral baths, which have been drawing tourists there for thousands of years. Even the ancient Romans were unable to ignore the breathtaking scenery in this region. The travertins that line the mountainside are the inspiration for Pamukkale's name, which translates to Cotton Castle in Turkish. It may look like they are covered in ice from a distance, but what you are seeing are actually naturally occurring pools that are filled with warm water and covered in a thick layer of carbonate minerals. The waters of the warm spring are perfect for swimming, and the nearby city of Hierapolis, which was built by the Romans as a spa city in the 2nd century BC, offers the opportunity to explore the ruins of that city. Number 6. Bioluminescent Bay Vieques is a small island located not too far from Puerto Rico, and if you go there at the right time of night, you can see a light show that is unlike any other. A piercing blue light can emerge from the depths of the dark water if the water is disturbed in some way, such as by striking the surface of the water with a paddle or kicking the water with your foot. This enchanted glow is evidence that thousands of microscopic bioluminescent phytoplankton are present in the waters you are swimming in at the same time as you. When they are startled, a chemical reaction takes place within these very small harmless creatures, and light is emitted from their bodies. They congregate in certain locations due to the mineral composition of the water in those areas. The spectacular glowing is a wonderful nighttime experience that can be enjoyed to its fullest when the swimmer or kayaker is in close proximity to the animals. Number 5. Sala de Uyuni. Not only is this salt flat in southwestern Bolivia the largest in the world, covering more than 4 square miles, but it is also a breeding ground in November for 3 different species of flamingo, which stand out starkly against the vast whiteness of the prehistoric, dried-out lake. Flamingos are a striking sight against the stark contrast of the whiteness of the prehistoric lake. On the other hand, when it rains on the Sala de Uyuni, a truly amazing phenomenon takes place. The ground transforms into a massive mirror. After a storm, when the land is wet and reflective, the reflection of the sky and the ground together gives the impression that the heavens go on forever. If you choose to stay in one of the region's many 5-star hotels, you might have the impression that you are floating above the ground while you are dozing off. Number 4. Cenotes, Yucatan Peninsula. Beautiful natural sinkholes can be found all over the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. These sinkholes create underground swimming pools with crystal clear water that are surrounded by verdant vegetation. The Mayan word for sacred well gives rise to the name cenote, which is used to refer to these sinkholes. Cenotes are formed when the porous limestone bedrock that covers the majority of the Yucatan Peninsula collapses, exposing groundwater and creating the conditions for its accumulation. Lounging in these natural pools of fresh water on a sunny day in Mexico is the ideal way to unwind and reconnect with the surrounding natural world. Iquil is regarded as one of the most well-known cenotes and can be reached quickly from Chichen Itza, making it a convenient side trip. Number 3. Jellyfish Lake. Do not let the name of this surreal marine lake on the peaceful and uninhabited island of Almacan, Palau dissuade you from going there to swim or even just to check it out. In contrast to their potentially lethal relatives that live in the ocean, the jellyfish that live in the lake, both of the golden and moon varieties, do not possess any venom at all. Due to the absence of any predators over the course of thousands of years, these jellyfish have effectively lost their ability to sting. While they move slowly back and forth across the lake throughout the day, you can snorkel with them and even touch them if you can handle their gelatinous texture. Fair Buzz can easily transport you to this safe haven for humans and jellyfish, and once you arrive, you will see both in a completely new light. Number 2. Copper Canyon. Copper Canyon, located in the state of Chihuahua in Mexico, is an extensive canyon system that is comparable to the Grand Canyon in terms of its scenic appeal and breathtaking vistas. The region as a whole is comprised of 20 canyons that were carved out by 6 rivers that flow into the Sea of Cortez in western Mexico. At times, the overall area is deeper and more expansive than the Grand Canyon. There is a seemingly endless amount of things to do in the area, such as ziplining, hiking, and camping. Additionally, there is a convenient train that provides tours for those who are less inclined to engage in physically demanding activities. While you are there, you should also set aside some time to learn more about the Tarahumara, who are the indigenous people of this region. Number 1. Waitomo Caves. The sweeping landscapes of New Zealand that were made famous in The Lord of the Rings are one of the top reasons to visit this country, but when it comes to mentioning these caves, they will have to be put on the back burner for the time being. The caves, which are approximately 2 million years old and can be found in the northern part of King County, are the abode of the Arachnicampa luminosa, a species of glowworm that can only be found in New Zealand. In the Waitomo glowworm caves, thousands of these tiny lightbugs can be found dotting the ceilings and walls. They give off a turquoise light that, when contrasted with the darkness of the cave, is reminiscent of stars shining brightly in the night sky. When taken together with the numerous limestone formations that can be found within, one gets the impression of being on a different planet. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.